Right, so we're going to finish this off today because we've got our glue. This company actually, I'll put the link in the description. Because I ordered 3 and missed one, this time when I ordered 3 they sent me 4 cans, so I can't complain really. So they're good people. Just going to brush off any loose dust. And of all the products that I've been ordering, I've actually been putting in the description if anyone wants to see, because sometimes you can find a slightly cheaper product which is just as good, like I have done here. And that, like I say, they now sent me 4 tins. I ordered 3 tins. Well, to order you get buy 2 get 1 free, but you need to put 3 in the actual order. I didn't do that, so I bought some more, and they actually sent me 4 instead of 3. So that's kind of them, yeah. These bits were a bit wobbly. I didn't want to put anything down there because I want it to stick well there. So I just put a bit of cardboard and some staples in. So I thought it'd be better than just tape. So that seems to have started strengthening that up. I've done it on both sides. So we'll get the fabric out and lay that out. I did cut it to size the other day. I'm just laying this over, and pushing the sides in, so we know we've got the right amount. You can see there we obviously want to pull it this way a little bit. Push them corners in. We're roughly even now. A bit more over this way. Just want to do it roughly even so it's in the middle. Not too bad. Yeah, you've got plenty there. So then I'm going to peel this side back, like I did last time, and do one side at a time. There's not a lot left in there. This one. Be careful with the sun because the sun dry it out too quick. Can't believe it's stuck together already. Oh dear. That didn't go very well. Just make sure we're in the middle again. Not too bad. I've got to be quite quick sometimes. And then we can start pushing down in the middle. Once we've got a bit stuck there, obviously we'll be alright then. And then we can just fold that back to get plenty of glue on the underside of this, because you've got to put glue on both sides. Get plenty on the edges. Get a nice little can out. You don't want it to fall off. I've got an extra tin there as well. I've got plenty. Pull that tight. Be a bit careful around this bit. There's a crease there. What will I get out? It's just creasing. Where that bit is there. Everywhere else is nice. It's gone quite down quite well, that. We just need to cut round this one to get that to stick round there well. Because that's just creased there a bit, because you're coming up round the corner, you see. So I don't really know the best way to do it. So we get it cut down to the corner like that, so we can pull that one nice and tight, and we should be able to just manage this one a bit to try and get a couple of creases out, but I don't think we're going to get them out. Not now anyway. Oh yeah, we'll have to move it all the way along. No, we can't do that. So we've got a crease there. I don't quite know how to get rid of that. Here, can't seem to get rid of that crease just there. Something to do with when it come into this corner. Shit. Making it worse. I think we're going to have to live with a crease on that bit, unfortunately. Don't seem to be, whatever I do seems to doesn't seem to want to take that out. You can see just there in that corner we've got a huge crease, but there's nothing we can do about it now, so obviously we'll see if we can get a better technique for the other side. So what I've got to do before we put the glue on is just push this out. See, you can see where that crease there. So I don't really know how you can prevent that. Just when that comes around this bend, you can see us creasing there. Look. There's not much you can do to stop it. Well, there's obviously something you can do, but it's beyond me. So we're going to have to live with a crease, I reckon. So I'm just going to stick this other side down. Be quick. I need one else. Right, we'll get this doing this bit first this time, so we've got no creases left. We've got creases down this way now. But hopefully this stuff can stretch enough to get them out. But obviously you're stretching in different directions, which doesn't really help. I still think you're going to end up with a crease in there. I can't see how you can get that out. I didn't stick that bit, especially for this. See how that crease is going to work all the way along. So really you just need to, you don't want to really overlap it. Like the crease looks terrible now. Look even worse than that sort of one, I don't know. Difficult. Yeah, don't seem to matter. There's obviously some special way you need to cut this to be able to take them creases out. We just do the best we can. Try not to get any creases in it. Already got one. I can't see how you cannot do that bit without putting creases in it, unfortunately. This now got too stuck. So it's not even, it's come out worse than that side, I think. Oh well, it's stuck down now. That'll have to do. Now we'll go around the edges. So I'll just go around the edges. That didn't come out very well at all, that. So that's the difficult part, getting them edges in. Right, well I'll just go around the edges, stick this together, and then we can fit it when it dry out. Just thought I'd video record this bit because I've cut that out there. I've actually managed to get a bit of the creases out. It's not perfect, but all I've done was got this side, pulled that this way in the hope of getting as many creases out as possible. It's a bit late now, but that made a little bit of difference. Be careful to not get overspray everywhere. And I just pulled that round there, so we've still got, it's still a little bit creased, but it's not too bad, if you know what I mean. I'll show you later. We could also use the stapler, you see, on some of these bits. Well, I'm going to just go around, cut these edges off, stick it up. I'll give a good overlap, and that seems to do the job. I haven't put no staples in the outside. They do on the original ones, but so I sort of tuck them around on the back best I can. I have actually used a couple of staples on there because there's a few layers of fabric, but everything else seemed to be nicely stuck. I've done a few staples there as well, but everything else is nicely stuck round. I'll turn it over and have a look at the other side. A little bit of overspray, but you can see there where I messed up with the creases a little bit, and in there, look. But I think luckily, because this is a suede material, oh, there's a crease there, look. I think because this is a suede material, I think we're going to get away with it. So we're going to be lucky. I mean, the result of this one isn't too bad. Like I say, that is, you can see the roughness of it, but I think with it being that suede material, I think that helps you get away with it. But I suppose if I'd had the stuff with the film underneath, that would have came out a lot smoother. But yeah, never mind. The other job we're going to do today is put these speakers in, because I'd like to have a bit of music when I'm driving along. So we're going to work out a way to fit them in the corners. I've put the cables in, so that's another little job that we're going to do. I don't know whether to put these on this side or on this side. Might be better on this side, out of the way of the seat belt, but probably don't matter. I'm thinking with the speaker is to put it up this way, around like this. But I was thinking about obviously putting a brace bit in, so I've got this stainless steel, so I'll cut one and see what it looks like, because what I'm worried about is sitting too far forward. But by the looks of that chair, we should have plenty of room. Then it don't matter about any noise, because we can have some loud music instead. Done. It's got these aluminium stainless bit of box, but obviously I wanted to set it back a bit, so I just left the rim on there to keep it strong. And I'll put 2 bolts in that end. I'll also bolt the speaker on that bit, and then along there. So I made 4 of these up. Fortunately, I haven't got any more M4 nuts, so I'm going to have to make up these copper spacers, because that needs to be spaced off there 40mm, so we can get to these connections on the back there. So we've got no choice really. There we are, nice and solid. It's not going anywhere. So we just run the cables down here, because there's that bit of trim that goes up there. This bit. And put the cables down beside that. Used a little sticky pad up there and there. Only thing is I've only got 5 of them, so I'm keeping the other 3 for the other side. But that will just keep that out of the way and tucked away for the speaker. Right there, so that's the speakers in. We can now continue with putting the trim in. So we're on this bit that go across the back. Like I say, I heard someone on YouTube say they strengthen it up, but I don't know what with. Don't really want to use cardboard in case I get a bit of condensation in it, so I've just taped it up with gaffer tape. Probably not ideal. We've got plenty of material, you know, to do everything. Just put this bit out of the way. So all in all, not too bad. We've got them speakers in, so now if we get the rest of this done by the end of today, maybe we should be able to put everything in the vehicle. Quite difficult because it's not very stiff, but we'll see how it come out. Well, I managed to get one clip in, but I just cannot get these other clips in. All they do is bend up, so I don't understand why these holes are so small, and you've got to be so careful that you don't bend the brackets. Like that bracket's already bent, but they just will not go in the hole. What I've done is trimmed up a few of the ribs off it. Hopefully we'll get this one in. Well, that's in. I mean, this bit was a bit flimsy anyway, but it's about as good as we can get it really. I've got some more clips on order. Well, we have it in. I've found an old clip up. Even that was quite hard to get in, so it's probably the paint in the holes. Maybe I should have drilled them out a bit bigger before I put them in. But like I say, I got some other clips coming for the rest of it, so we'll have to just wait for the other clips to come before we can put the rest up. But I think all in all that doesn't look too bad. Could have been worse, I suppose. We've got our speakers in and everything, and we'll just do the last little bits of upholstery. I really have no idea where this bit has got to go at all. But we can put some stuff on these two, so we'll do that now. So I just stapled them two bits, and then I'll fold that bit over. I'll cut that hole out. I've got a bit of glue on there. Cut that hole out, and that's them done. At least these only have to undo the seat belt to get them in. You can see there that these will go cover that up there like so. So I'll fit these when they dry out. So here we are, apart from that piece of glue that I got on there, which should rub off. It's actually not looking too bad, is it? Got to get a couple more clips in, which seem to be very difficult. And wait, I've ordered some more clips so we can get the roof in. So all in all, I think that's going to look good enough, really, isn't it? Got a little bit of glue up there as well. I might be able to brush it off with a toothbrush or something. Yeah, not too bad, considering. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this last bit in. That's going to look nice and tidy, like it do there. Pretty good. Right, that's about it for today. Till we get some more bits and pieces, I'll have to find that horn up. Should be at home somewhere. I'm baffled to where this bit came from. That did have trim on it. Maybe that'll come to light when we put the headrest up, when we get the clips. We've got one tin of glue left over. So it just shows you do need at least 5. Might have a little bit, oh yeah, there's a little left in there. You need at least 5 tins of that. And that's it really.